Many wonder how you didn't go under. What's up, Virgos? Okay, so when I was getting into your vibes, I was getting this, I almost saw like a ship in this huge storm in that ocean. And it's like, whoosh, whoosh, and it's just flailing about. It's going up, it's going down, and the water is like filling it. And every time the water fills it, it goes under and under, right? And so there's a whole group of boats or yachts, or whatever you want to call this. And they're all watching your boat get tossed and turned, all this water, and they all for sure knew it's a lost cause. There's no hope. There's no point in even us trying to throw a rope or throw a line or anything, because they're going under. And if we're standing right there next to them when they go under, our boats are going to go under too. So all the boats take off and go in a different direction. And when they get to a calm state, what's that over there? Is that... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know that ain't Virgo over there sailing smooth. Wait, we thought Virgo was dead. We thought Virgo was going under. How did Virgo survive? How is Virgo smooth sailing on calm waters and we just got out of there? We barely got out of there, but Virgo over there doing just fine. When we last saw Virgo, Virgo was about to die. Virgo was looking real bad. It was looking over for you, Virgo. And then by the time we got to a calm space, Virgo already did. How you do that, Virgo? Well, we got to figure it out. That's what this spread is all about. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to take it over to Patreon. First, let me say this. Virgos, thank y'all so much. Y'all had the most views on the last set that I did, and, you know, I really appreciate that. And shout out to Alex over in Hollywood at the nail shop. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for your kind words and all that kind of stuff. I appreciate seeing all of my people out who speak to me when I see y'all in public. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get to these vibes. You were supposed to go under, Virgo. How you do that? Okay, first card. Peace. In the middle of the storm, you still had peace. Or you were still thinking that one day I could get to a place of peace. So everybody watching you in this storm, thinking it's over for you. They're not in the mind of peace. They're in the mind of you going down. But even in the midst of your storm, you maintained a level of peace that put you in a different position. It surpassed everybody's understanding, and it put you in a different place to, again, surpass people's understanding. It says, I am a being in love, and I release all negative energy. Love is a high vibrational energy. This will take you to new levels in life, okay? What else we got? Courage. Now I got this in the collector spread. This is an issue, a problem, a challenge that you had, and you had to go through it either publicly or in the face of, like, you know, your friends, your families, your colleagues, all that kind of stuff, right? And they didn't know you had this type of courage. They didn't know you had that type of fight in you. People are still trying to figure out, how can you be in the middle of a storm with all of the water coming in your boat? We wrote you off for dead, Virgo. How? Okay? But you faced the fear with confidence, okay? And then there was an inner strength. Now, of course, when we're talking about the storm, we're speaking metaphorically. You've been through some things that naturally, oh, yeah, they're going under, right? The average person is going to go under if you're caught in a storm like that, if you're caught in a challenging situation, circumstance that you were in, right? Looking from afar, you're going to go over, because I know if I was in the middle of that, I would have just gave up, and I would have just held my breath for as long as I could and just went out when I went out. But you, nah. Let's see what else we got. Pride. Oh, Lord. It said, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You know how humiliating it is to go through a storm in front of everybody? Let's say you get pregnant and everybody knows, right? And it's embarrassing. And it's like, well, how do you get through it? Well, you learn to drop your pride and you learn to drop your ego. Yes, I'm in a bad situation, but I'm going to keep my head up anyway. Yes, it looks like it's all over for me. But instead of me thinking that, I'm going to let y'all think that, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have some peace. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some courage. And I'm going to go ahead and muster up my inner strength so that by the time you see me again, you're going to be wondering, how you do that? Right? Now, this pride. Pride is the reason why a lot of people will never make it out of the storm. Right? Sometimes you got to put your pride aside, throw your hair back in a ponytail, put your fists up, and you got to get ugly. Okay? Sometimes when you go through the storm, it's ugly. It don't look good. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to let it be ugly. But again, pride, I keep being told to touch on pride. Pride. Being able to humble yourself and put your pride to the side and go through your ugly phase. You ever seen somebody growing dreads? Growing locks, excuse me, I know they get offended by that. Growing locks. You gotta go through that ugly phase where they sticking out like little antennas, right? And you gotta put your pride to the side. But what happens? Then they grow past that and they look so good. You can do all kinds of different stuff with them, you know? So put your pride to the side, go through your little ugly phase, and you'll be all right. Let's see what we got right now for Virgos. Current energy and vibe. Ooh, this came out in a collective reading. The truth is about to set a lot of people free. And as it's setting a lot of people free, it's shutting a lot of people up. The truth do it both ways, okay? It set you free, it shut you up. I mean, the truth do a lot, right? And so a lot of you guys, as I was explaining in the collective vibe, that this Ace of Swords is talking about the knockoff versus the real deal. You go get you a Versace knockoff, you go get you a real Versace, them two different qualities, right? And someone, or maybe just, I'm seeing it as an evolutionary life or earth shift, where people are no longer dealing with the illusions, they're no longer dealing with the fake, they're finding the real deal, genuines, and those are who they're rocking with, okay? Now, for some of you guys, this is how you end up looking at the end of the storm. It's like you made it through something and you made it look good, and now you're standing there in victory, because that's also what this card represents. So let's see. What is it crossed by? Oh, this card jumps out. I love this. This is the Three of Cups, okay? So you make it out, right? So you made it through the storm. Now you're on calm waters. Everybody trying to figure out, how did you do that? Some people are like, oh my God, we're so happy you made it. We genuinely thought you were going to die. Oh my God, please forgive us. It was nothing. I just wanted to save myself, and y'all reconcile, and it's a great, wonderful life, right? But then, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's this demon in the back. There's this devil in the back. There's this energy in the back like, I was supposed to take you out, Virgo. I was supposed to get you. Or this is another person. You were supposed to be gone by now, Virgo. I counted you out and I expected you to stay down. I expected you to be counted out. I expected that all of these people that left with me when I said, hey, leave Virgo, they're down and out. Y'all come with me. And everybody came with me. And I led them straight back to you. Okay, so there's this evil eye. There's this person who is just not feeling the fact that you came back. They're feeling it like, all of these people are happy. All of these people are excited. They threw a party in your honor. But there's always that one who want to sit in the background with them evil eyes like, I'm going to have to do something to try to get you out again. Okay, let's see what's at the deep root of it. The Eight of Swords. It's like, oh my God, this came out in the collective vibe in this exact position. This is a person who's not dead yet, but they walked into the grave. This is how people saw you, Virgo. They said, you know what? When they left you for dead, you wasn't dead yet. It's like putting you in the coffin and you just laying there like, okay, if I go come give me a hand. It's like, no, because you're gone. And this is what they thought. Wow, Virgo. So by the time they left you, you was halfway in the grave. But the next time they saw you, you were standing on the truth. Okay? So whatever it was, and it's a projection, they figured, hey, listen, if I was caught in that storm in Virgo's position, I would be out, right? So this is where they put you. Let's see what's going on in the background. What happened in the past? The Lovers. So everything was all good. And I love how they out there. You see how they out there with that water back there? This before y'all got on the boat. This is before y'all sailed off into the moonlight. This was before your storm. So everybody loved you when it was all good. Everybody loved you. This is a romantic relationship. Everything was perfect. Look how calm those waters are back there. Everything back here was smooth sailing in the past, okay? So this could be friends. This can also be you had to make a decision between two different routes, two different people, two different jobs. You had to make a decision about something. And it looks like you made the right decision. Now, what's going on in your headspace? Ooh. The 12. This is the Hangman in the Major Arcana. This, I love it in this deck. But in regular like tarot, it talks about someone feeling like they have this time crunch over them, or they feel like they can't do something in the right amount of time, and whatever it is that's coming towards them is going to catch them. Like, for example, you're in the storm, the boat is rocking back and forth, the water is coming in, and it feels like I'm about to die. Okay, so even though you survived the storm, when you were in the storm, you felt like you couldn't do anything about it. And the hanged man is him hanging by one foot, right? But he's also being enlightened at the same time. But in this deck, it's this man laying on this table, and this hanging axe is swinging, and with every swing it comes down closer and closer, and what it's supposed to do is supposed to chop him in half. And what happens is the little mice, they eat through the rope and he's able to escape. So in your case, people wondering, when we left you, that axe was swinging and it was coming down, Virgo, and it was supposed to chop you in half. And they're wondering, how did Virgo get out of that? Well, what they didn't know is God orchestrated them little mice to do something special. See, God will use anything and anybody. So while you was out there in that storm, God used something that the average person would have never thought to use, and that's why you survived. That's why you made it. Some of y'all made it out of terrible storms and it's doing better than everybody around you. You went through worse storms than anybody. But this is why a lot of times you get that great, great, great life, because you survived the storms. Let's see. Near future, what's coming up for Virgo? Oh, this wants to jump out. I love it. I freaking love it. I love it. I love it. Do you see this? Look at those beautiful, calm waters. Again, and you see how that person is standing there with the cups doing tricks and backflips. Okay, this is how they last saw you. But when they see you again, you're not going to be in the storm rocking back and forth. Nope, you're going to be in control of the water. Instead of the water tossing you from side to side, and some of the water jump in right here and some of the water jump in right there. Nope, the next time they see you, you're going to be standing with the cups and you're going to be tossing the water back and forth. You see how she's doing that there? So you're going to make something that looked like it was over. You're going to make it look easy. You're going to make it look fun. You're going to make it look cute. And you're going to have everybody in the house celebrating you, wondering how you did it. And then, of course, there's going to be that one lurker like, dang, I was really hoping that we were celebrating your tragic death as opposed to your success. Okay? So, wow, beautiful. Okay, we're going to take it over to Patreon. I'm going to be talking about some fears. I'm going to be talking about how you look, like how you're being perceived right now from the eyes of other people, maybe even that possible demon lurker in the back. We're going to talk about some hopes, and then we're going to go into a little bit more into the future and see what energies are vibing up, okay? So this is what I give for you, Virgo. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Head on over to Patreon. Head on over to Amazon and grab a copy of my workbook and journal, Yeah, That Dream. And if this is where it ends for you, thank you so much. I'll see y'all in the next video.